Over the last 9 months, I interviewed 100 people all over the world online, and I asked them their thoughts about artificial intelligence. If you're one of those 100 people watching, thank you so much for supporting me and helping me create this content. I learned so much about how AI is perceived and how it has the potential to be seriously feared in our society today. Almost everybody that I talked to did have a fear when it comes to AI. Welcome to the Art of Artificial Intelligence. This is a 10-episode series where I will discuss the ins and outs of AI, provide my unbiased opinion with facts to try to get the attention of policymakers to create a safer space here on the internet. Through my research and conversations with others, I've come up with a few guiding principles and recommendations that I'm so excited to share with you today for the first time. This is in reference to what I believe are the core abilities that underpin the value that the internet provides today. While the deployment of AI in internet-based services is not new, as we've learned in previous episodes, the current trend of AI points to an increasingly important factor in the internet's future development and usage. In today's episode, I'll be providing a first attempt to guide the debate going forward in 4 key points. I welcome all discussions, questions, and comments. Let's begin. We know that when it comes to the designers and the builders of artificial intelligence, there's a huge user-centric based approach to perfecting the algorithm. These designers need to consider their collective responsibility in building AI systems that will not pose security risks to the internet and to the internet users. Here are my first 2 recommendations that I believe can help achieve trust and a safer internet. 1. Adopting ethical standards. Adherence to principles and standards of ethical considerations in the design of artificial intelligence should guide researchers and industry going forward. 2. Designers and builders should be promoting ethical considerations in innovation policies that must require adherence to ethical standards. Now that we've gotten that out the way, let's look closer into interpretability. Say it with me, it's not that hard. This is essentially the degree to which humans can consistently predict the model's results. The higher the interpretability of a machine learning model, the easier it is for someone to comprehend why certain decisions or predictions have been made. Let me think about how I can explain this in a very simple way. Now, if a model, you know what, forget that, okay? I don't want it to sound too complicated, so let me try again. Interpretability is the degree to which a human can understand the cause of a decision made by an algorithm. Does that sound complicated? Think of it like this. Decisions made by an AI should be possible to understand, especially if those decisions have implications for public safety or result in discriminatory practices. I want to get right to the point, so here are my last 2 ways that we can ensure humans will always be in control. Number 1, ensuring human interpretability of algorithm decisions. AI systems must be designed with the minimum requirement that the designer can account for an AI agent's behavior. This way, there will always be consequences to actions. Some systems with potentially severe implications for public safety should also have the functionality to provide information in the event of an accident. This is very important. And finally, number 2, empowering the users. Now, I've talked about this before, but providers of services that utilize AI need to incorporate the ability for the user to request basic explanations as to why a decision was made. Knowing the why can help us learn more about the problem, the data, and the reason why a model might fail. Now, as humans, we are always desiring to find meaning in this world. We want to harmonize contradictions and inconsistencies between elements of our knowledge structures. I created this series to help others learn about a complex topic. I hope I'm doing a good job, and I will see you in episode 9.